All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 1. I believe this is episode 3. Yeah, it is episode 3. So, in the last episode, we finished off Memory Block 3. We killed Garnier de Napolus and Talal. Garnier was in saving people business in the hospital, but he wasn't actually saving people. But he said he was, but we were told he wasn't. Then Talal was enslaving people and selling them into human trafficking, but he said that he was actually helping them. So we're being fed two different stories here, one from Al Mualim and one from all our assassination targets. So, and then outside in the real world, we were able to talk to Lucy, found out how she got herself stuck in this situation, and we were also surprised that somebody had been in our room, gave us an access code, so we were able to leave our room now, and we took Lucy's access pen for her computer, read through some emails, and we learned a little bit more about Layla Moreno, and it turns out that her death is being kept very hush-hush, so that is very interesting to say the least. But like I said at the end of the last episode, I'm just going to record this little intro to Memory Block 4, talk to Al Mualim, get the names of our 3 targets, and then I'm going to stop it there because I want to collect all the flags and do all that side stuff on my own. But I didn't want to start the recording, then stop it, and then do all of it. I just wanted to do it right after recording the next one because I'm having a blast playing this game. I don't know if any of that made sense, but it doesn't matter. Let's jump into it. Let's go to bed so we can progress to the next memory block. Get some more flashes of strange symbols on our walls the following morning.
Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
All right, so some interesting little lore. All right, why are you stuck, Desmond? I was trying to make him walk, and he was just like, nah, not today.
Yeah. Hi.
What's up, Luce? Who's Lucy, and what's wrong with your nipples? If you guys know that movie reference, I'll give you a high five. Yoink. That pen is now ours, my good sir. He could probably feel us breathing down his neck there for how close we were to him. Can't say anything to Lucy, so let's get on in the Animus.
Stop playing games, Mr. Miles.
Oh, shush. Shut up, you old geezer. I'm going. Alright. Let's jump in and see what Al Mualim has to say about Garnier and... Or not Garnier, Talal. We've already talked to him about Garnier.
Civilians further.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Salah ad-Din is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abu'l Nyqoud, the wealthiest man in Damascus. Majd Addin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions.
Will do, my good sir.
And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Understandable. What goodies do we get today? So we got the ability to catch ourselves. Yep, catch ledge, grab break. Oh, that'll be good. And that's it, I believe. Not sure if we have any training to do, but if we do, we'll do that quick. Yep. So we'll do the training quick, and then I will end the recording here. Record the second half later.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, of course. Let's do it. Get the hell off me. Goodbye.
The work of a master.
Literally kicked him in the ass.
That,
Bitch
my
slap.
students, is how we all should fight.
Alright, easy peasy. I haven't really been grabbed that much yet, though. I have been a couple of times during the Save Citizen stuff, but not really much else.
You must be busy. I understand. It takes time to draw another.
But yeah, so like I said at the beginning, and like I said just a few seconds ago, I am going to stop the recording here for this little first part of Memory Block 4. And I am going to do some side activity stuff on my own time because I'm having a blast playing this game again. And all that there really is killing some Templars, collecting flags. Nothing exciting, so I don't want to bore you guys with that. I apologize if it is something you'd want to see me do, but I don't think it'd be entertaining for a video. And there's plenty of other videos out there showing you where all the flags and everything are, so I'm not gonna waste your guys' time with it. But anyway, when we come back, we will continue on with Memory Block 4 and kill some more bad guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is obviously a different day when I'm doing this recording. If you did not see the little intro bit, which would be weird if you're watching this video and just skip that intro bit. But like I said, I decided to go and collect all the flags and kill all the Templars that I could up till this point. And as you can see, we got all the viewpoints in the kingdom done. We have 41 of 60 Templars killed. We obviously have the 2 districts left here in Damascus, the 2 in Acre, and the 2 in Jerusalem left. So we will get those as we progress through. And we got all the assassins flags. We got all the hospitalier flags because for some reason, Acre is the only city you go to where there's 3 different flags per district. I'm not sure why they didn't do that with every city. But yeah, so we got all the hospitalier flags from, I believe, the poor district of Acre. And then there's Templar flags in Acre that we haven't gotten yet. And then Teutonic flags from Acre that we haven't gotten yet. But then Saracen flags, we've collected the first chunk of them from here in Damascus. And then we have collected all the King Richard flags within the kingdom. And we've collected a chunk of the Jerusalem crosses. So we got some progress done here. It was kind of tedious doing all of it, but I still had some fun. But we are going to be starting the actual meat and bones of this memory block. We do have 3 targets here. We have this first one here in Damascus. We are already at the Assassin's Bureau, so before we start all the viewpoints and everything, we're just going to get some information from the Bureau leader here, so we know where to go check out.
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu'l Nyqoud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these 3 places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Alright, so I do apologize if the audio sounds different. Once again, I have tweaked the audio levels for the game itself a little bit. I just felt like it was still a little too quiet. So I bumped it up a touch. Hopefully now it's not too loud compared to my voice. But he said northwest of here. So over here. So we're pointed the right direction. So I think we'll head to this tower here. And I do apologize. I was planning on having this episode go up Friday morning, which is actually when I'm recording this. I am actually recording this Friday morning. It is currently 11:15 a.m. I was going to record this and have it uploaded for today, just so I could have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule like I normally like to do. But some things got in the way, and then I just didn't have enough time to do it. So you'll probably see this Saturday morning, so tomorrow as of the time I'm recording this. Let's scan this viewpoint here, or sync this viewpoint I should say. And then after this I'll cut to when we have everything completed and start our investigations. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize for the fact that I didn't upload this on Friday. That was my goal, but things get in the way. But you guys will still get this within the same week. I promise you that. But yeah, so we got our viewpoint started. I will do all the citizens, the rest of the viewpoints, and I might get the next set of flags and Templars before I do the investigations as well. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But you guys know the drill. I'm going to cut it here, and I will bring you guys back when we're ready to start the investigations. Alright guys, so we are back. I decided to go ahead and collect some extra flags. There you can see we've collected 33 more, so we are over halfway done with the Damascus flags. And then I also added 4 more Templars to the list because there's only 4 Templars in the rich district. So I think what I'll do from now on going forward is after we talk to the bureau leader, I'll just get all the side stuff done, just so that way it's done, and then we'll do the investigations on camera. That way when we finish this game, everything is 100% done, and I don't have to go back in and do it later. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you want to see me do that stuff, I do apologize. But I just didn't figure you'd be interested in it, because it's really all just tedious stuff. It's just running from one place to another, collecting flags, killing Templars. It's really not that exciting. Um, but if you did want to see it, I do apologize. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there who uh, show that stuff if you are interested. But I just figured I'd cut it out because I don't think it is worth fitting into the video. Anyway, we're going to start our investigations now. We're going to start off with this informer here, see what he's got to say. No, not that guy.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I've heard a feather is lying on top of Abu'l Nyqoud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2
Sounds
for you,
good.
2 for me. They are Abu'l Nyqoud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So let's go track down these boys.
No, you don't allow me. I have nothing.
I was worried I was going to accidentally stab that woman because she was in my way. Thankfully, that is not the case. That would have been very annoying. Now we gotta hurry up and figure out how to bob and weave through all these alleyways and stuff to get to the next guy. Look out, dude. That was your fault. Okay, come on. Probably risky coming up here with archers and stuff, but that is okay. Alright, we gotta wait. Alright, got them both. Let's haul ass out of here. Push our way through. Alright. Get away from me, lady. Out of the way.
Wasn't that great? Just like in Alep, you remember? Here's something I found on one of the Merchant King's men. I think it's a map of where he has stationed his guards. I'm sure it will come in handy in your mission. Anytime you're in Damascus, come see me. You know my door is always open to you. Safety and peace, my friend.
Safety and peace to you too, my guy. So we acquired a map detailing the position of the Merchant King's guards. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll go to this one and then we'll just swing around so that way this eavesdrop is close to the bureau. So we will move on to this pickpocket next. And I'm looking at the time now. It looks like I'll have to split this episode into multiple video files. It'll still be all one episode for you guys, of course, but I'll have to split it into multiple video files because it is close to 1 o'clock now, and I do have to go to an appointment around 3, but I need to leave around 2:15, so I get there a little early. So probably just play it safe and do this part on its own and go from there. But you guys don't care about that. Not that guy.
It was good of you to come.
Dang targeting system.
What do you require? The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. But tell no one else of this. None will know my mission. Then our business is concluded.
I love how they're not at all suspicious of this guy in the white robes just staring at him the whole time. Yoink. Acquired letter stating the Merchant King is holding a festival within his palace. Alright, now let's go up and beat up this dude here. Honestly, I think the interrogation ones are definitely the most boring out of all these investigations. You just stand there, listen to the guy, and then you punch him like 4 times, and then you kill him. There's like nothing exciting about it. Like, at least with everything else, you get to like do something. I mean, other than like the eavesdropping ones, like the informer ones are interesting because you actually get to like do something.
He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed.
Stop targeting those guys.
To the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
Okay. So you're gonna walk through them? Oh yeah, I think so. So we'll just play it safe. We'll use the scholars. I could just climb up and jump the beams, but don't want to do that. Alright, so we made it in. And there we go. Oh, come on. I blocked that, dude. Oh, come on. Swing. I'm fucking mashing the X button here, and Altair is doing nothing. Thank you. About time. Jesus.
I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I've business with the Merchant King.
Ha! Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. Those celebrations of his. He comes out to speak, to look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
Damn. Cold-blooded. Alright, so the Merchant King will come out and speak to his people during his feast. Alright, now let's go do this other informer, and then we got 2 eavesdrops back to back. Okay, I thought I remembered a ladder being here. Oh, stop. Get over it. I'm wondering if this will be more collecting flags or if it'll be assassinating some targets. I feel like the flag ones are kind of done with. I feel like, if I remember right, the flag collecting informer missions kind of just stops at some point, and then it just turns into all assassination things. But I guess we'll find out.
Safety and peace. You want information about the city, I suppose? Right now, I don't have time. I must find some flags which have been stolen from our
I guess
cache
it's
in the
flags.
rich district of Damascus. But with this heat, my legs cannot carry me anymore. Would you be kind enough to help me? Return with the flags, and I'll help you as best I can.
Alright. I love how he's like, oh, the heat. It's so hot. I can't collect the flags myself. But it's like, dude, Altair has fucking armor and fucking weapons on him. You don't see him complaining about the heat. Like, he's got blades and pouches and stuff weighing him down, too. He's not complaining about no heat. I feel like I took a weird route for this, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll still get it done. But yeah, like I said, I feel like at some point the flag collecting in former missions just kind of stops, and it's all just assassination targets. Oh, I missed one. Oh, okay. Do a little backtrack. But yeah, I love how every time he's like, oh, I gotta collect flags, and they're always just thrown about in a perfect like sequence for you to run and get them. It's like, that's always convenient, ain't it not? And that should be the last one. There we go. Okay. And yeah, they give you plenty of time to do these.
Thank you. The Rafik will be happy to see these flags returned. Perhaps this morsel of information will help you. I was invited by Abu'l to one of his lavish parties. I noticed the fountain in the middle of the Merchant King's palace could be easily climbed. Use this information wisely. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must go.
Alright, so a fountain in the middle of the courtyard can be scaled. Good to know. So let's do these last two investigation missions. And then let's go take down the Merchant King. Oh, well, we're not going to go that way because that'll cause a whole skirmish. I mean, we will go that way, but not directly that way. Oh, well, maybe we will. Alright, well, you want to fight. You want to fight? Here we go, boys. Get the hell out of here. Knife throw. There you go. Could have just let me go through, but you just had to be a big man. Take a seat, because apparently somebody saw us still. That's okay. Because we'll pickpocket some throwing knives so we can be fully stocked. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Where's a nearby bench? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. I'm wearing my glasses, but I'm still blind.
There's a problem. I need your advice.
What is it?
This morning, I went to hang the lanterns for the party.
And this troubles you, why?
I forgot to remove the scaffold.
Forgot it where?
Just outside the Merchant King's quarters, above the balcony. What if it falls? It could be hurt.
Too late to do anything about it now. Just hope it isn't noticed. You can deal with it tomorrow.
There's a passage leading up to the Merchant King's quarters. Very interesting. Now let's go do another eavesdrop and call it good for the investigations. Excuse me, ladies. Don't want to break your pottery. Oh, well, that was your fault, not mine. I tried to gently push past you, but you just wouldn't let me go, so it's on you, not me. Make sure I got them. Okay. Because sometimes the game is like, oh, you pickpocketed knives, and then you look and you don't have any, so there's a bench here.
The last of it has been delivered. Good. Make sure he also knows it wasn't easy arranging a shipment like this. It's only wine. Some can be fickle in their faith.
Your holy book says something on the subject, I believe. Leave them that they may eat and enjoy themselves, and that hope may beguile them, for they will soon know. And never did we destroy a town that had a term made known.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind it. Be about your business.
As you wish.
The Merchant King is preparing for a feast. Alright, well, we definitely already knew that. That's okay. Alright, so all our investigation stuff is done. Let's go inform the bureau leader of the info we have gathered. We'll get our feather to go kill our target, and then we will read through all the little information that we gathered, and then we'll go kill him. And that'll be it for our first target here in Memory Block 4. If I can find my way through. Oh, shush. Be quiet. So I think we've managed to sneak our way through all that mess. Get out of the way. Alright, here we go. Finally made it back. Let's tell him what we know.
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu'l Nyqoud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damascus and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Alright, thank you, my good sir.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We know the drill. Strike the Merchant King when he comes out during his feast to speak with his people. Okay. So let's go back to the first one here. The best time to strike the Merchant King is when he addresses his guests. The moment may be brief, but it will be all I need. The Merchant King has received a vast quantity of wine. He's preparing for another feast. He seems unshaken with his preparations, even though wine is prohibited by his religion. If he can ignore the laws of his prophet so easily, one can only wonder what other impious acts he'll commit. The people of Damascus despise the Merchant King for spending their money on extravagant parties held inside his palace. Attending one of these celebrations should bring me close enough to strike him. Peace be upon you, Hissam. Probably butchered that. I have done my best to balance the ledgers, but the count shows something strange. Payments to Jerusalem's regent and William of Montferrat and Acre. I thought this might be connected to the ransom demanded by the Crusaders for our captive brethren, but given the way that ended, peace be upon those poor souls, this seems unlikely. It also does not account for the deliveries to Jerusalem. But if the money was not meant for ransom, then what is its purpose? You should also know that there have been extravagant parties as of late, all held within the Merchant King's palace. This is absurd. The citizens of Damascus starve themselves to help Salah ad-Din's war efforts, but instead their money is being spent on feasts. They deeply despise the Merchant King and are powerless to stop him, which is why I write to you now. Please say nothing to the Merchant King for now. Should he become suspicious, he'll attempt to hide his misdeeds. I'll contact you when I've learned more. With peace, Marzouk. A map of where the Merchant King has stationed his guards. This will definitely prove useful. Okay. See, I believe where that little point is there with the circle in the middle, I think that's where he comes out to talk. So. And I think that statue in the middle will be how we get up there. Some servants spoke of leaving behind a scaffold just outside the Merchant King's quarters. I could use the passage they took to bring a scaffold up there. It will bring me closer to my target. Okay, so that shows you how to get up and around. So you don't have to use that fountain in the middle. You can use some scaffolding that they left up to work your way around, which I think I might do. There is a fountain in the middle of the Merchant King's palace which I could climb should the need ever arise. Yep. So that's saying, oh, you can jump up here, go around that way. But I always do that way, so I think I might try the scaffold route. Abu'l Nyqoud, a corrupt man of tremendous wealth, is planning another feast today. At some stage, he will speak to his guests, no doubt made drunk and stupid by his gluttony. This will be my moment. Alright, so now that we got all the extra information from our investigations, let's go take down Abu'l Nyqoud and finish this first part to Memory Block 4. I thought I was going to be able to make it to the haystack there, but definitely did not. Right, so it's just over here. Looks like we got to use some scholars to get in. Or can I just climb over? Yeah, I can just climb over. Oh, that bitch threw rocks at me. Oh well. Can at least open the doors all the way, damn.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction. Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you! You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard the words whispered behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I pledge myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. pity none of you will live to see it. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
Alright. Well, shit has hit the fan. Alright, let's pause a second here. So yeah, it says it's to my left, but I didn't see any scaffold to my left. Yeah, that doesn't really help me. Oh. Yeah, I've never done it this way. He literally is just gonna walk right past. He's a fast fucker. Look at him run. Got him. Yeah, I've never done it that way before.
Peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Alright. Yeah, I've literally never taken that route. Yeah, I've never taken that route, so that was definitely a nice change of pace. Come on. There you go. Come on now. Who wants to go next? Keep your eye off the prize there, buddy. And they all run off. Oh, nice job, dude. Completely missed. Alright, run through these guys will help. Oh, you stupid bimbo getting in my way. There you go, just kick him. Get the hell off. Oh, you stupid crazy man. Getting in my damn way. Alright, now we definitely just gotta wait for him to leave. And there we go.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu'l Nyqoud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. Before we do that, let's read this. These men I'm sent to kill are wicked. They profit from the war, and so I'm sent to stop them and ensure that peace returns. But then why do the Merchant King's words dig so deeply? Is it wrong for me to see a bit of truth in them? I should return to Al-Mualim that he may help me make sense of this and crush these seeds of doubt. Alright. And then we will fast forward. Make it easy. Make it quicker.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Sounds good, boss man. See what we got. So we have the ability to regain balance and dodge. Our sword expertise damage has increased. We can practice in the courtyard. Let us do that.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Perhaps.
Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students,
Easy.
how we all should fight.
Did we do this one? I can't remember. Did we do grab breaks? Yeah, I think we did.
You must be busy. I understand.
So yeah, we got a new sword. We got a new sword. This is the sword that you get in like future Assassin's Creed games where they're like, oh, this is the sword of Altair. Even though the the best sword he gets in the game is that gold-handled one. So, but I think they just thought this one looks cooler, which I mean, I agree. But yeah, you guys know the drill. We are gonna go to our next target, which is in Acre, I believe. Yes, it is. Alright, so we will go to Acre, and I will meet you guys when we get to the bureau there and get some information on where to go searching for our information. Alright guys, we are here in Acre, and we are heading to the Oh, be quiet, lady. Get away. Get away. We are here in Acre, and we are on our way to the Assassin's Bureau to get some information on where to search for some clues on our next target. I do apologize if this episode kind of seems like it's all over the place. I'm recording this in multiple different segments. I explained it in the previous episode. I recorded the first part a few days ago after the end of episode 2. And then I recorded the first assassination segment for this video a few hours ago today, and now I'm recording the rest of this right now. So I apologize if it kind of seems like I'm all scattered all over the place. It's because this has been scattered all over the place, but I do apologize, but it all will work out in the end, I promise.
Rafik.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then, there was that business with Acre's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
Alright. So we are now going to be on our way. Said southwest of here. There it is. Oh, that did not help at all. I forgot. It just blinds you with white. But up there is a viewpoint that I believe is the tallest point in Assassin's Creed 1. That is also a viewpoint. So, yeah, you guys know the drill. I'm going to cut out all the viewpoints and citizens, and I will also collect the next few Templars and collect all the flags for this district, which I believe are the Templar flags, because we finished the hospitality flags, which were in the poor district. Yep, they were in this district. We're heading down to this district. So we will collect those flags, but I will do that on my own time, and I will bring you guys back when we are starting our investigation. Alright guys, so we are back here. We have finished all the viewpoints and the citizens, and I just finished up the flag collecting and Templar killing, as you can see by the dead guy over there. So now we will move on, and we will start off with this pickpocket. Let's hang out over here.
Perhaps it was unwise to embrace William. He is old and thinks too much of himself.
His army is the largest beyond the Ocinon. We'll have need of them. For now, I'll go and visit with the other brothers. Make sure they have everything they need.
Aye, they must not fall.
Fear not, the Master has a plan. Even now, he prepares a way to turn our losses to his advantage, should it come to that.
What does he intend?
The less you know, the better. Just do as you've been instructed. Deliver the letter you carry to our Master.
Alright. So we'll just pretend like we're walking off this way. And yoink. Another man in the harbor seems connected to William. Whoops, wrong button. Let's try that again. Alright, so we're gonna go to this one, then down, then up, over, up, and then over. Because it's always nice to try and make it in a sequence, so that way where you end up, you're closest to the bureau. But you guys are pretty smart, so you guys have figured that out by now, even without me having to explain it. So
Where's that fool going?
we got a couple pickpockets. We just ran past the guy from the previous pickpocket. A lot of pickpocketing missions in this chunk of the memory block, I'm noticing.
What news?
Grim, I finished my scout. A direct assault won't work.
What's the trouble?
Archers. He's got them all over the fortress. And no easy way to reach them. They'd pick us off before we'd made it 10 feet inside.
You've kept a record, yes?
Aye, I've marked their positions on a map.
Bring it to the others. No doubt they'll have a use for it.
Very well. I'll go at once.
Stay strong, brother.
Yes, and you.
What's that young-looking guy talking to this old geezer for, I wonder? And there we go. Acquired a map which holds the position of William's archers. Alright, now let's move down to this informer. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having such a blast playing through this, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching. I know the videos aren't getting crazy numbers for views, but they're a lot better than I figured they would be after my long hiatus, so thank you all very much for checking out the videos so far. Hopefully you continue to enjoy them.
Back again, Altair. Always in need of a hand to do your dirty work. This time, Al-Mualim did not order anything. It is just for my own pleasure that I ask you to find some Masyaf flags I've hidden in Richard's district. Since I am a loyal assassin unlike others, I will tell you what people are saying in Acre. It is important information. But this time, try to come back to me faster than the first time.
Okay. I could have sworn that, like, these flag collecting missions, at some point, like, they just stop. Like, every time you get an informer mission, it's always just assassinating targets. Oh, missed that one. Oh, come on. Oh, we'll collect this one. Hop back. Okay, I was worried he was going to fall down there. That would have annoyed me. But yeah, I swear that at some point these assassination or informer missions stop being flag collecting and they just are strictly assassinating people, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Your hard
We
work
did
is
that in under a
changing my
minute.
opinion of you. Here is what I know about William of Montferrat. He and Richard had a disagreement before the king left for Jaffa. Since then, William stays in his citadel, surrounded by his army. Do you have what it takes to attack him in this protected environment? We'll see, but I am still doubtful.
William will retreat to the back of his citadel when challenged by King Richard. So he's basically a little pansy who doesn't like to get his pride stepped on. Now we're gonna go do one of the more boring investigation missions. They are definitely not my favorite. I'm gonna pickpocket this guy, see if I have all the... Okay. Yep. I could have sworn we had extra throwing knives now, but that'll probably be after this target is eliminated, I would assume.
Team will lead us to victory. Stand up, friends. Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat.
Sorry, I was just standing there. I literally just got done sneezing. So I had to mute and unmute my mic. No, don't. Grab him, chuck him out of the way. You get out of here. There we go.
Stop. Enough. Enough. What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets with the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William. William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
Damn. Absolutely brutal. William will be distracted today by Richard's visit. Okay. Let's go do this next pickpocket. And we'll just have one more informer mission and we will go take down this guy. And we will be done with the second of 3 targets here in Memory Block 4. I was thinking that this series will probably be 6 episodes in length because we did episode 1 as Memory Block 1 and 2, and then episode 2 was Memory Block 3. This episode is Memory Block 4, so episode 4 will be sequence 5, and then episode 6, I might have messed up there, but basically the final episode will be 6 and 7 all in one, because it's relatively short sequences. So, yeah, so that's basically what it'll be. It should be 6 episodes. 'Cause, yeah. I'm not going to go through all of it because I'll just confuse myself again. But you guys will get the gist. So, we are almost done with this series, unfortunately. I'm having fun, but we can move on to Assassin's Creed 2. So, that's even better. Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought we were doing the Informer one. I just got up right in their grill.
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye. but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
The perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way, and not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well. I'm off then.
This guy kind of looks like a Drew McIntyre wannabe, with the facial hair and like the hair. He kind of looks like Drew McIntyre a little bit if you're a WWE fan. There we go. A forgotten structure can pose as a potential entrance. Interesting, interesting. So now we'll go do the final investigation memory that we need to do. I assume this informer will be targets that need to be assassinated. I doubt they do back-to-back flags in the same area, but you never know, I guess. But yeah, I'm really excited to move on to Assassin's Creed 2. I definitely think that it's still my favorite Assassin's Creed game in the entire franchise so far. I just think the Ezio trilogy in general is my favorite of the series. I've played through those games so many times. But I guess we'll have to see once we get through them.
Oh God, don't kill me! Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
Alright. Sounds easy enough. Oh, sorry, my guy. Didn't mean to run into you. Okay, thanks for taking a quick seat there, Altair. Not what I wanted. Whoops. Just making a whole ruckus here. Okay, there he is. Apparently, if you run by those guys when you're holding the tackle button, they just don't swing at you. Am I just now figuring this out this many years later? Is he up high or down low? He's down low. Okay. There he is. There we go. Be quiet, lady. Quit bothering me.
What a relief it is to know that I am safe. Thank you, Master. I tried to make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open, even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now, your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
No problem, my friend. If the Citadel's gates close, climbing the walls will be the escape. Alright, I have some practice climbing those walls. You gotta climb those walls to get a couple flags in this district, so shouldn't be too difficult. But we are now on our way back to the Bureau, so we can get our feather and go kill another geezer. Quick entry.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large, and many men call him master.
I don't like him bobbing
He's not
like
without
that.
enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to
It looks
eye.
weird.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
You got it, homeboy.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, so before we jump into killing this guy, we're going to read through all our little tidbits of info. Strike after William meets with Richard. He'll be distracted by his meeting. Okay. So let's go in and read this here. So William retreats to the back of his citadel whenever challenged by King Richard's authority. The precarious relationship between the two men seems to have spread to their own hosts, causing no small amount of tension. I suspect William's citadel to be densely populated with men loyal to him alone. William's men fear he is destined for failure, though they dare not turn to the king for help. There is mention of a third man, one said to reside in the harbor, though he inspires little confidence as well. Uncertainty rules the day. It makes men paranoid, and my work more difficult. Master, work continues in the chain district of Acre, though we are concerned about William's ability to see this through to the end. He takes his duties a bit too seriously, and the people may reject him when the time comes. Without the aid of the treasure, we can ill afford an uprising, lest it recall the king from the field, and then your plan will be for nothing. We cannot reclaim what's been stolen unless the two sides are united. Perhaps you might prepare another to take his place, simply as precaution. We worry that our man in the harbor will become increasingly unstable. Already he talks of distancing himself, and this means we cannot rely on him should William fall. Let us know what you intend, that we might execute it. We remain ever faithful to the cause. King Richard is visiting William today, and they're almost certain to quarrel. Once they're finished, William will likely return to his citadel to brood. He'll spend the rest of the day scolding his men, distracting him from everything else. At the first sign of trouble, the citadel's gates will close. Should this happen, the only way for me to escape will be to climb the fortress walls. And then we got a map of where all the ladders are and how to get out of there, so... This map details the position of William's archers. Removing them should clear a path for me along the rooftops. Nice. Repairs on the citadel are being handled poorly. I feel like I read that wrong. According to this map, a structure has been left standing and seemingly forgotten. I will turn their mistake to my advantage. Alright, so that's a way to get in. William and King Richard will meet today, and if the past is any indicator, things will go poorly. Afterwards, William will return to his citadel and take his frustrations out on the men within. The day's events are sure to distract him, providing me with the perfect opportunity to strike. Alright, ladies and gents, we read through all our information. Now let's go take this son of a gun out. Look out!
What's that fool doing? Do you think he can take us?
Look out. Juked her ass. Like, why do they all get so, like, weirded out that I'm, like, jogging? They get so freaked out. They're like, what's he doing? What would cause him to run? Like, back in 1191, they must just never ran for any reason whatsoever. Think we already did this? Okay. I just want to be precautious because I know we'll need to use them. Taking out some of these archers coming up, so... Where am I going? I'm wasting so much time just, like, trying to get there. I think we finally made it through. There we go. Finally got it figured out.
Souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Well, I think he's gonna be more than trifled with today, if you ask me. Alright, well, let's go in the way that one letter told us. Oh, okay, Altair. Come on now, bud. Thank you. Oh, okay. Why the hell would you do that? That is not what I told you to do at all. Okay, can you reach that? Okay. Then we'll go up here. Can we climb up this way? Okay. Let's scope this out. Oh.
You have no business here. Leave.
Be quiet, my guy.
He's an assassin!
Okay, good.
Come no further.
I don't want to waste all the throwing... I almost said throwing blades. I don't want to waste all the throwing knives just yet. Okay, so let's survey the land here. Okay, so it looks like we have these guys to take out. There's that guy. There we go. Don't fall down all the way, please. Don't fall down. Okay, good. There he is. There we go.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, Forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You, who speak of good intentions.
Alright, now let's get the heck out of Dodge. Let's boot, scoot, and boogie. Alright. Oh, well that didn't work. I was trying to go back the way we came in. I guess I could have just ran this way. Because all these guys should be dead still. I don't think they would have respawned. Risky maneuver. Okay, good. Jump. He hit his own man. Nice job, dude. You jabroni. Come on now. No point in hiding yet. We're not close. Apologize if you heard that. My chair creaked. Build back up on throwing knives. Now let's boot, scoot, and boogie. Don't know how it was that hard for me to say that. But yeah, so far I'd say these assassinations are going really well. I don't think we've been detected on any of them. I wouldn't say we were detected for Abu'l Nyqoud's because he just like started running. But I don't think he technically actually saw us. So I think for that one, the game was just like, oh, you're too close to him, so now he's automatically going to start running, even though he technically hasn't seen you. But I don't know. I don't think we've lost any health yet when it comes to taking out our targets, which if I remember correct, there is an achievement for killing all the targets and having a full health bar, so...
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Acre from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Acre for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Mu'allim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Alright, sounds good. But of course, we got a little tidbit we gotta read first. Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. So William of Montferrat sought to kill King Richard. I had assumed he meant to do this for his son Conrad, but it seems I was in error. His wish was for the people to inherit the land, free from the whims of petty tyrants. A new world, he called it. What is the meaning of these cryptic words? I shall have to ask Al-Mualim. And then, of course, we will fast travel back to Masyaf. See what dear old Al-Mualim has to say about it.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I've sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Takes big cojones. Alright, so we got some more equipment. Alright, so we got extra throwing knives. Okay, there we go. So yeah. I don't think we have anything to practice here, but we will check. And then we'll cut it and we'll see each other. Sorry, something popped up on my phone. We'll see if we got any training here, and then if we don't, I will cut it and we will speak to the Assassin Bureau in Jerusalem and go from there. So yeah, it doesn't look like we got anything.
You must be busy. I understand.
So I will cut it here, and I will bring you guys back once we get to the bureau leader in Jerusalem, where we will finish off the last assassination target for memory block 4, and finally wrap what is probably going to be a very long video up, but I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are as well, and I will see you in Jerusalem. Alright guys, we are here in Jerusalem. We are approaching the Assassin's Bureau. We're going to go in and talk to our buddy, see what little information he can give us to go off of to search for our next target here.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd Addin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd Addin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
I'll try not to. Alright, well, let's go get that side stuff done, and I will see you guys in a split second. Alright, guys, we are done with all the side activity stuff, so we are going to move on to our investigations here, and we will start off with this gentleman.
Do you need help from me? I'm not convinced I could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majd Addin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
Okay. So, assassinating some targets. Be sneaky about it. Oh, there goes this guy. And we just got this guy up here to get.
You are not allowed to be here.
Ooh, that was close. Got a little freaked out there. Oh, piss off.
Now I'm starting to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be of any help? Oh yes. Majd Addin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
Majd Addin turns his back to the crowd during his speeches. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll go here, here, down, up, and up, just so we finish closer to the bureau. I always like to go in a specific pathway, but you guys know that by now, I'd assume. So let's go on to this interrogation. We'll just go up and over, I guess.
To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majd Addin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us
that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
All right. We'll follow this guy till he's a little bit more secluded, because I don't feel like fighting all these goons.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majd Addin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Got him. Majd Addin has decided to rule Jerusalem through fear. I feel like that's what most people with a little bit of power would do. Let's go on to this next informer. See what he wants us to do. I assume it'll be assassinating targets. I feel like we're done collecting flags.
You again, Grandmaster.
But I could be wrong.
Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majd Addin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Sure thing, pal. Piss off.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I need food. I'm so hungry. Oh, where's the little
You do not want to do that.
That one was a little tricky because I thought that regular guard was just going to be following him the whole time.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Animation on that one was a little wonky. I thought he was like doing a air assassination type thing. I was like, dude, don't do that, please.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
A few scholars will try to enter the execution area. Alright, now let's go do this eavesdrop. Then we got 2 pickpockets left. Then we will kill Majd Addin.
Go pester someone else.
Oh, sorry about your pot there, lady. Lots of things are wrong with me, lady. Don't got enough time.
Is there a reason for him to
No. I just like running.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No. I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majd Addin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
Majd Addin is performing an execution today. Thanks, game. We've already learned that from like all the other investigations we've done. But let's move on to these pickpockets.
He'll hurt someone at that speed.
Has he gone mad?
Whoops, too close.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Yoink. Acquired a map showing the position of the execution plaza. So one final investigation for this memory block. Let's go get her done. Out of the way, people.
I wonder if he'll do that again. They sent word you wish to speak with me.
Majd Addin intends another execution today. We must ensure all goes well.
It is my duty to serve.
Bring the document I've given you to your master. This way he'll know where my men are at all times. And be quick about it. We can ill afford any delays.
There will be none, you have my word. Is there anything else?
We've reason to believe they've infiltrated the city. Majd Addin fears for his safety. Truth be told, I don't blame him. A man in his position has many enemies.
I'm sure your men will keep him safe.
God willing.
There we go. Acquired map detailing the position of Majd Addin's guards. Alright, so we got all our little investigations done. Now let's go get our feather. We'll read through our information a little bit more, get some extra details with it. Then we'll go kill our guy, read the details, get out of the Animus, check some new emails if there are any, and then we'll wrap up the episode finally. This is going to be a long one, that's for sure, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys and gals are as well.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd Addin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Muallim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd Addin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Alright.
Fast forward.
I don't think it honestly matters if you save any of the prisoners. I don't think they like make you redo it or anything. Strike Majd Addin during the execution today. He'll be near the western edge of Solomon's temple. Alright, so let's get the rest of our tidbits here. Majd Addin seems to have goals of his own, separate from those of his leader, Salah ad-Din. He's executing innocent people, labeling them enemies of the city. There seems to be no method to his madness, and so now fear grips Jerusalem. No one knows when he or she might be dragged before his blade. Is he simply drunk with power, or is there some greater purpose I've yet to find? The scholars are likely to cause a disturbance at the entrance to the execution plaza. If I time my entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. Majd Addin is rumored to have reached his position through nefarious means. These rumors are likely true, as those who preceded him in the position all met with mysterious and untimely ends. The men from whom I learned this carried a map detailing today's execution. It will occur near the western edge of Solomon's temple. I found a map detailing the location of the guards attending today's execution. This will make things much easier. Majd Addin enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It is the perfect moment to strike. It seems there is to be an execution today, and Majd Addin will be in attendance. In fact, he'll be performing it himself. I should endeavor to learn where this morbid event is to take place. One of the men Majd Addin intends to execute is an assassin. I must conclude my search quickly and see to it no harm comes to this brother of mine. Alright. So one thing I want to take another look at quick here is, where is it? This one. Okay, so it's saying that you can go around, over, up, across, and then kind of like swing around, I assume. So we might have to try that. Because I'm honestly not sure if there's like a stealthy way to go about this one, or if he just kind of always recognizes you. We'll use our scholars here, see if they get us through this way. Apparently they don't, so... Wait, are they going in this way? Okay. So they're going in this way. Oh, they're going out here? I don't want to go out there.
You've something to say?
Yeah, I don't want to go out there.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I thought they were going to go in that way.
My family is sick and dying.
Maybe it's these scholars over here I need.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
I beg of you. I beg of you,
Let's
just
try these ones.
point, please.
See where they go. I'd assume they're gonna go in there.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that. Who do you think?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Good curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Okay. So I want to check out that one again. Okay. So which way am I facing? So I think it's saying it wants me to go this way, around over. How am I supposed to get to those scholars if this frickin' nut job is in the way?
Turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I did not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with this.
A game of chance condemns me to death? Show me where such a thing is written. It is not sin that corrupts our city, but you!
Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. So I guess we'll just fight our way. Come on. There we go.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Damn. Well, we might as well fight our way out of here. Get the hell off me, dude. A lot of the time you just gotta wait for him to start dicking around so you can take him out. Well, 2 of the 4 people died, unfortunately. Alright, now they're all running scared. What a bunch of pansies. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Get the fuck out of the way. Nice try, boys. Alright, you guys want to go? Let's do it. Come on. Oh, he just completely missed. There you go. Got him taken out. That's what I thought. I want to fill up on my throwing knives. Oh, I was already full. Alright, well that took a little bit longer than I wanted, but oh well. Get some action in there. So let's finish this memory up.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Alright.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Let's see what this last little tidbit says. Oh, going in the wall there. Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. Majd Addin was mad. He killed because he enjoyed it. Jerusalem shall be free of his reign, and my deed has been accomplished. Though it appears he betrayed them, he claimed membership within the same brotherhood as the others I have killed. What is this brotherhood? Why do they seek to control the cities? Al-Mualim will have answers. He must. But obviously we will have to wait until the beginning of next episode to see what Al-Mualim has to say, as we are finally getting out of the Animus here. The longest memory block in this game is now done.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
He's chipper.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer, plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nutjobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes?
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Okay. One thing I noticed, though, is that Vidic still had his access pen. He still had his access pen in his pocket, so I'm worried that... the game didn't recognize us grabbing it before we started the memory block. But I'm hoping that's not the case, because that's going to be kind of annoying. But yeah, so we'll read. We'll see if they got any new emails. Okay, so think we read through all this. Yep, we read through that. She does have an outgoing email. Mr. Rickon, I'm hoping you might be able to help me understand why even 5 years after the fact, no one is willing to tell me what happened to my friend. If you are concerned about sensitive information being divulged as a result of sharing this with me, I think my record at the company speaks for itself. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Best, Lucy Stillman. Okay, so she's still trying to figure out what happened to Layla Marino. Now let's see if we can get Warren's laptop here. Hopefully we can. Because I remember specifically grabbing his pen. Okay, good. See what he's got. Alright, so he's got some three emails in his inbox. This one is from September 3rd at 1:44. Hurricane season ends, but not in the way you think. Increasingly erratic weather patterns have caused the Global Weather Association to abolish the term hurricane season. Once confined to the months of June through November, hurricane duration, frequency, strength, and location have increased to the point where most coastal cities must now live in constant fear of these devastating storms. Abstergo satellite launch postponed. Citing last-minute adjustments to their new all-in-one telecommunications satellite, Abstergo have postponed the launch of their first satellite until December 21st. They maintain that their patented technology will allow faster, more reliable data transmission than previous generation satellites which suffered from delays and interference. Okay. September 4 at 12:30. Tension mounts over Antarctic drilling. The U.S. and EU are once again facing heavy criticism for their decision to begin construction of jointly owned oil platforms in the Weddell Sea. Several supranational unions oppose the work, claiming it violates the Antarctic Treaty System. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of 2 naval destroyers said to be in the region for reasons unrelated to the construction. Okay, so then we got an email chain here. So the first one is September 5th at 8:36 from Lucy to Alan Rickon. Subject reply, case file 1394, Layla Marino. So we read this one. September 5th from Alan to Lucy. I will be out of the office starting September 1st. I will return on October 4th. In case of an emergency, please contact my assistant Aubrey Jacobs at extension 1003. You told me she wasn't going to be a problem. Here she is stirring up the shit again. Deal with this, Warren. You vouched for her. You're responsible for her. Alright. So then we got these. We've read through these on Lucy's. Read through those. Deleted items. Feel like we've read through this before. But if not, you can read through that. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. I saw him. He had a metal ball. It opened. They went crazy, shooting, stabbing, tore each other to pieces. I know it was you people. Saw the logo, heard the name. I'm going to tell. Anyone who will listen, you'll be exposed. They'll know the truth, and then you will pay. You crazy bastards, you'll pay. All right. Very interesting. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We've read through everything there. I don't think there's anything we can do here, so I'm not sure why I laid back down. But I guess we'll check out this stuff here. So yeah, in the next episode, we'll do these. We'll do these 2 assassinations here, and then we'll have one more episode after that, which will be Memory Block 6 and the finale. And then this is all the additional stuff here. You can see we have 9 Templars left to kill. We have 33 Teutonic flags from, I believe, the Poor District of Acre, Middle District, I don't remember. We're over halfway done with the flags in Damascus. We have all the King Richard flags, and we're over halfway done with the Jerusalem crosses. So we will be wrapping up that stuff as well. And as you can see, We're 100% everything in the memory blocks as of now. So we're flying through this sucker. Yeah, so we read through all the emails, showed you what we currently are looking like with when it comes to 100% completing this game here. But yeah, so I am finally going to wrap up this episode. It has taken me multiple recording sessions to do this one episode. It wasn't intended to be that way, but stuff got in the way, and yeah. Like I said at the very beginning of this episode, I do apologize that this didn't go up on Friday morning at 10 o'clock, but I'm hoping to get this edited and uploaded for Saturday morning, but it is currently 2 a.m. on the 24th of February when I'm recording this. I don't know how far I'll get in the editing. I will try to get it up for Saturday morning, but at the latest, it'll be up sometime in the afternoon on Saturday. But I will make sure it gets uploaded on Saturday, just so that way I can make sure there's 3 videos this week for you guys. So anyway, I'm going to keep this outro short and sweet. Just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the first 2 episodes of the series. Really made me happy to come back after a long hiatus. Yeah, it meant the world to me. Thank you all for the support on it. We will be doing WWE 2K24 when that comes out, as well as MLB The Show 24. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to NHL. I haven't enjoyed the game this year, so we might just stick to WWE and MLB, and then do some story-based content on the side there. But we'll just have to see how things unfold when we get there. But anyway, guys, thank you guys. That sounded weird. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode as well. Sorry if it feels like it's jumping all over the place. I really wanted to record this all in one sitting, but like I said, things got in the way. Couldn't really do that, but hopefully it doesn't feel too jarring with all the cuts and everything like that. But anyway, guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like this video. It helps me out a ton. And if you feel ever so kind, also make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified of all my future uploads. It helps me out a ton as well. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for this one, guys. So thank you once again for watching. And until next time, take care.